Hi guys, it's that time of week again. Here I am. We're going to do some fun stuff today. We're going to use the Magical Mystery Bead Box from JesseJamesBeads that we got for February. So it's a super fun one. Really, some really cool colors in it and some fun beads and different things like that. So we're going to have some fun with that today. If you can just bear with me for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and share the stream out on Facebook. Maybe just a moment. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Thank you so much for your patience. Because I'm kind of on my own right now. So I got to kind of do everything. So hi everybody that's coming in. I'm just sharing the stream out here on Facebook. So if you can just bear with me. Just be a moment. I don't have a helper yet, so I have to do all this myself. So all right, and one more place. And as always, guys, if you're coming in, hi, Terry. Go ahead and share this out for me. It's greatly appreciated if you can share it to your friends, to your feed, to groups you're in. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. So I'm going to put this into Queen Beaters. And if you haven't joined our Queen Beaters Facebook group, Amber and I have this fun group called Queen Beaters on Facebook that we kind of post everything from designs and, that everyone makes to all of the folks that are going live and sharing their knowledge. We like to kind of keep it in one place. So then that way, if we need to reference anything, say for instance, if Candy Cooper did a project and there's something that you really remember that you want to go back to, we try to keep those in that group. We're not always wonderful about it, but it does, when it works out, it's really great because everything's kind of right there. So head over to Queen Beaters if you have not joined and request to join, and we'd love to have you there. Like I said, today we're going to be working with the February Magical Mystery Bead Box from JesseJamesBeads. We're just going to be kind of designing, playing around, design on the fly type fun stuff, and just to see what we're going to come up with. So welcome in everybody again. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down and get started. And it just takes a moment while this gets itself together here. A couple seconds, hopefully. There we go. Here we are. And here is the Pirate Getaway Magical Mystery Bead Box artwork. You can see that. Really, really cool. This card that comes with it tells you everything that is in the box. If you'd like to see an unboxing of this, I do have it posted on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out. Today we're just going to be kind of playing with it. This is some of the fun stuff that we have to play with today. So I'm just going to start by digging in. The first thing I want to go to is this skull chain because I am in love with it. So I want to figure out something to do with that. And we have some gorgeous beads, some different colors and textures, these cool birds, some just fun stuff that we're just going to get into here. Now, I'm going to set this wire that we got and the clasps to the side. And let's see. I love this strand. I think that's super pretty. But let's start with some earrings. How's that sound? Because these crystals are really calling my name right here. So really enjoy those. So let's make a really pretty pair of earrings with those. Because that's my color and I'll have to be keeping those. So I do like these Vitrell beads. I don't know if they'll go good with that, but. And these hibiscus flowers are super pretty. Oh, goodness gracious, yes, there it is. You know me, mo pink, mo better. So, but I want to put a pop of color into it too, a different color. I don't know if it's going to be some turquoise, maybe. Or I have these really pretty links I could use too. In the at the top. I don't know if I want black in that or not. I think I'm going to open this strand and get these vitral beads out of it. Hi, Karen. How are you? Welcome in. I'm going to get those pink vitral beads out of there. And use those on my earrings. I'm going to set these to the side that I'm not using right now. Grab a bead bowl. You know, we got to have our bead bowls. A lot of pretty vitral in this kit, and that's one of my favorite. If you don't know what I'm referring to, vitral is kind of like this purpley green look of a bead. Hi, Elena. Hi from New York. Welcome in, my friend. Okay. Oh, yeah, those are it. Those are it, guys. And then we have some beautiful rondelle spacers in this as well. I'm going to set this one over to Tortuga over to the side here as well. Ooh, and those crystals. A lot of decisions. A lot of decisions now. And we're going to pull out some rondelles because we always can use some rondelles, right? They always make a pop for us. So let's see here. So we've got this set out. Get another rondelle. And I want to do these crystals, of course, dangling off the bottom. And the hibiscus flowers, but I just have to decide how I want to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and hook the crystals onto the hibiscus flowers. I'm going to grab some jump rings and see if I can make that work. So we can make it easier. You can always do a wire connector too, guys. That works good. I'm going to get, let's see, one of the smaller jump rings that I have here. These are textured. So I'm just going to see if we can make them work. I don't want it too small because it won't go around the top of the crystal. Oops. So let's grab, I don't know. Let's try that one. It might work. If not, we'll go a step up. This is the size that I have here. This is, I believe, a 5mm. So I'm just going to open that up. Grab my tools. Have you guys seen this cool Beadalon stand that they make that you can put your tools into? I think it's called a tool huggy. I got it at Bead Fest this year, and I'm really liking it. Well, last year, 2022, I guess. Yeah, I don't know that that's going to go through there. So let's get a bigger one. We got to make sure we don't have to torque on that crystal too much because we don't want that to be cracked. You know, we never want to crack our crystals. Crack our crystals. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to go the other extreme and get some of these big ones out. Big, if you can say it that way, right? I always like to have fun here, so if you're not used to me, you'll get used to me. All right, let's just try to get it fed on here. Nope, that one doesn't want to go either. Well then, I think we're going to be doing wire. So let's grab some gold wire. This is just some 20 gauge, guys, some Beadalon German style wire. And we're just going to simply make a loop on the bottom. I'm just going to use my one-step looper to do that. Just like so. And I'm going to hook that into my hibiscus. And then I'm going to use my round nose pliers, like right here on the bottom. I'm going to make a nice size loop because I want to make sure it'll go through my crystal easily. Okay. Just going to do a bend, horizontal bend. Then I'm going to rotate my pliers, then go up and over with my wire. And then I make my pliers go horizontal then. So instead of taking your pliers out, you just kind of have to just like move them around, because a lot of folks, they take them out and then it's just another step, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So let's open this and put our crystal on. Hopefully this will have no trouble. I have no problem. He's still wanting to kind of slow down on that curve. So I'm going to straighten it out a little bit here. There we go. And then bring our loop back together. There we go. All right. So then I'm just going to wire wrap up my wire here. Okay. Just going to wrap my wire up. Oh, the neighbors are at it. I'm sorry if you can hear them outside. I don't know. I don't think I like that, guys. I don't think I like it. So let's go. Let's learn together, right? I don't like that. So I'm going to do it old school. I'm going to grab some thinner wire. Let's see. What is this? The 26 gauge. You could do 22, 24, guys. That would work too. Just get some of that off the spool. I said earlier, guys, if you can share this out to your groups, share this live out, it's always greatly appreciated. Okay, so I'm just going to snip the end of that straight. And then I'm going to do this just like I would do a briolet. Just keep it simple, because a briolet goes side to side through a bead usually. This goes front to back. But I think it's going to be our easiest way to get a nice loop on this. So I'm just crisscrossing those wires at the top. Just like so. You can see that. Okay, and I'm going to bend the short wire horizontal, make sure that the long wire is vertical. I'm going to place my pliers around the triangle that we made there and hold that in place, and then wire wrap around a few times just to secure it. Okay. We don't want to go back around there. I just want to do a couple wraps, and you can see we've got a nice triangle there. It can move around. It has some movement to it. So that works out much better. So I'm just going to trim that shorter wire then. I'm going to take my other trimmers in there and get that closer. Okay. And just tuck that wire down. Now I'm going to make a loop on the top of this with my round nose, and we're going to go the loop is going to go front to back because I want to be able to hook in my hibiscus flower. We're going to go front to back, rotate our pliers up and over, back horizontal, and then you have your little loop. We're going to open that up and put our hibiscus flower on that, just on the end. Okay, just like so. And then we're just going to grab that like we would, because it's just going to be a wrap loop at this point, and we're just going to wrap the rest of the way down here because we have that gap of open wire between where we made the loop and where we did the briolet wrap. And I'm just going to hold that loop and then wire wrap down. Oop, my wire broke. That's the trouble with really tiny wire, guys. Sometimes that can happen, but we're just going to go with the flow on this. So that's hooked in there. Really cute. I'll do the same thing with this one. Grab another piece of wire. So yeah, I would probably use 22 or 24 gauge wire on this. The artistic wire works perfect for stuff like this. Okay. You could also use beading wire through it. That would keep things simple as well. Like, 49 strand or 19 strand or something. Okay. Let's bend these like we just did on our other briolet. We have one horizontal. We want one vertical. Okay. And I'm just going to grab that with my pliers and tighten that down. Just like so. Trim that. Then we're going to make our loop front to back. Okay. Just like so. And as I'm going, guys, if I'm going too fast for you, you let me know and I'll be glad to slow down. I'm going to cut this off of this one. And this is just the design process. Basically you're seeing behind the curtain. I'm sure you all do this. You all go through the design process, and it's a creative process. And sometimes everything doesn't work out perfect. So let's see if we can wrap this one down without it breaking on us. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Really cute. Really cute. Yeah, I'll go back a little later and fix that one that I wasn't able to wrap the whole way down on, so it'll look nice. But I don't want to bore you with the details here, so. Okay, so now I'm going to take these really pretty vitriol beads in like the purple and pinks, and I'm going to put those at the top, I do believe. And I am just going to take some 20 gauge for that. This will be simple. And just, well, of course, you never want to say that this will be simple, because usually if you say it, it's not simple. And I'm just going to use my one-step looper and make a loop. And I'm going to hook that loop into the top of my little hibiscus flower here. Okay. Oops. There we go. Close that up. And then I'm going to put this gorgeous bead on top. Oh, goodness, isn't that pretty? This is screaming my name. Who else likes pink? Then I think I'm going to put this rondelle and the other crystal. These are going to be some big mamma jammas. So if you don't want them that big, then you can always scale back for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is singing to my soul. Okay, so let's make another wrap loop. This time the wrap loop's going to go this way because we want to be able to hook our ear wire into it. Okay. And we're just going to do the same thing. And then grab that loop and wrap it down. Okay. Perfect. Pretty earrings. These are like going out in the town earrings, right? Of course, I never go out in the town, so I'll be just wearing them around the house if I keep them. So there is earring number 1. I know it's so hard to see with this. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit for you guys. That's better. So there's earring number 1 there. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the top of this one. And I'm going to do the same thing and grab my 1-step looper. Make a loop. Hook it into the top of my hibiscus flower. And then add our beads, the beauties that we have. So we're going to put this on, our rondelle, and then our crystal. I forget what the name of these beads are. These ones with the crystals embedded in them. If you guys remember, let me know, because I'm having some brain fog there on that name. Are they Shambhala beads? Is that right? They are beautiful. I just love them. Whatever they are. Okay, and then we're just going to do our same loop. And then wrap around. Just like so. Easy peasy. Okay, and just tighten that piece in there so we don't catch on anything. There we go. Those are so cute. And then we just need some ear wires. I'm kind of getting low on gold ear wires. I know I need to make some. So we'll just wait on the ear wires because I don't think I have any. Whoops, wrong side, but I don't know. I gotta get to work on that. Here's a couple that I made. I'll take those. And just hook them into our little wires here. Just like so. And we have ourselves a really pretty pair of earrings for summer, spring and summer. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you imagine these with like a really cute pink sundress or something like that? Really pretty. Okay, so I'm happy with those. So let's set these beauties to the side over here, and then we'll start on another piece. Let's see. Do we want to make more earrings, or do we want to use the birds, or do we want to make a necklace or bracelet? Give me your votes here on live and let me know. I don't know if that'd be a cute charm or not. Why don't we just make a bracelet, and that'll be a nice, quick and easy. The nice thing about these strands, they are pretty much 7 inches long. So you just can add, like, say for me, I have a 7-inch wrist. So I'll add a few more beads into it and it'll fit me perfectly. You can just leave the strand just how it is and bead it onto some beading wire or put it onto some elasticity. I'm going to grab some beading wire here, I think. Let's see if I want that. How about some green? That'll look cute. Bracelet, Helena. Good, I'm glad. Helena voted. Thank you. So, do I want beading wire or do I want to get some leather out? Because these are some large hole beads in here. Not all of them are, but I could use those for leather. Let's just start stringing. How about that? Keep it simple, Trish. I just get in my own head and then I want to make 1,000 things, you know. So I'm just stringing this onto some wire, some beading wire. Has anyone heard that Beadalon is coming out with colored beading wires? Not the regular wire, because I know they've had that for a while, but I heard that they are. So I'd like to get hooked up with some of that if they come, if they do have it. I don't like that. We're going to start over. All right, so let's do... I'm sorry, I'm so indecisive today, guys. So this is design on the fly, so this is what you get. So I'm just going to take some elasticity, actually. And I'm going to put beads on the elasticity to make a quick elastic bracelet. And the nice thing about these beads, they're very pretty, elegant looking. You put them on a stretchy bracelet and no one even notices that it's a stretchy bracelet because it's, which I'm a girl, I love stretchy bracelets. A lot of people turn their nose up at them, but I love stretchy bracelets. They are some of my favorites. And I think let's put one of these rondelles in here. And I'm going to pepper in some of these as well, I think. Because I really like these beads. They're really pretty. Let's do... All right. So I like this one because it has the black and some of the greens and turquoises in it. So I'm going to put this rondelle on, and I'm pulling from all of my beads here that I have. That's the nice thing about these boxes. You can make your own thing out of the combination of everything instead of just sticking with one mix or something like that. So I think that's looking good. So I want another spacer in there. I like my metals in between. So I'll do one of these daisies. And I think I'm going to put the turquoise on. Turquoise color bead, excuse me. It's not turquoise, but it's certainly pretty. Ooh, that looks good with that stripe one, doesn't it? I like it. And then let's put one of these spacers. And a rondelle. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And let's do, need one of those. Let's do one of these roses. These rose spacers, aren't those cute? And then we have yellow. We could give it a pop of yellow, that's for sure. I think I'm going to sit most of these large hole beads over to the side because I am going to make something out of leather later on. And I think they would be really cute on a leather bracelet. Okay, so we're going to set those over there. And let's see. Do I want to put one of those in there? Nope. That would be pretty. And I'm using 1mm elasticity. I like it because it holds up to bigger beads. Those are, you know, that's what I like. I do have some thinner, so if I ever want to put, you know, something with smaller holes on, I can. But let's see, what do we have for spacers in here? We're digging in the bowl. Ooh, there's some pretty spacers in here. Look at that. Bead caps. Actually, I think I'm going to go back and use those on these long blue beads because I think it's really going to be gorgeous if we do that. So let's put some of those. Okay. And then another one on the top of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty, guys? Okay. So now we'll put our crystal back. And then our rose. And this gorgeous colored bead. The square one is gorgeous. I really like it. So that's what we have so far. Ooh, that's pretty. If I do have to say so myself. I don't know if I want to incorporate those or not. I know I want to use these. Let's do, how many rondelles do I have here? I'll keep that one. Let's do one of these. Really cool bent spacers. They're flat, but they're bent. So they kind of will sit over top of your beads, just like so. And I want to use one of these cool beads. These are polymer clay, I believe. Okay. And then let's see. About one of those. Look at that spacer. Not pretty. Oh yeah, that's coming along. All right, so right now we have about 3.5 inches. So we'll add, let's see, let's do, I think that will take away from it. So let's go with, how about one of these? All right, so then we are about at 4 inches. So we can add then another spacer. And let's do this one on this side. And then we're going to work our way. Actually, I'm going to put this one in the center. So I might need to end up taking that out, but we'll see. I want to put one of these beads in the center because I do really like them. They look like natural stone. One of these. All right, let me see my length now. So now I'm almost at 5. So I do need to take this bead out. So let's take that out and then put the other bead, the long one in there. You can see what I'm doing, hopefully. Okay. There we go. Now I think we're going to be on track. I like how these two spacers come together here. I think that looks really cute. We're just having some fun today, guys. Just playing around, enjoying our bead box. Okay. We need one of those. And then our square bead, because I'm just working back across now, guys. Oh, thank you, Helena. Thank you. Yeah, I do like it. It's coming along real cute. It's easy to do when you have pretty beads, you know. That's always the trick. All right, and let's do our rose. And that is facing that way. Okay. It's facing toward the center, so I'm doing the same thing over here. And then we'll put our crystal. They only gave me 2 sets of those, I guess. Well, then let's do this. Let's cut our strand. And take this off of here and put the other spacers on there. Because that way we can have the sides matching, okay? So I'm just going to put one of those instead, one of the flatter spacers, okay? And then our 2 bead back in. And then put our crystal, a rondelle. This is a pretty glass bead. I really like it. All right, and then have this on the end. So now we can do, whoops. So now we can do the other side the same way then, and we'll have enough spacers to do that. Okay. Okay. Rondelle. I wish we could play music on here. That would be so fun if we could. We'd have a good old time. Okay, so now we're at this point on this side. See where this is? So now we can go ahead and move forward with the other spacers that we have enough of. Okay. So I'm just going to thread that on there. And then one of our long beads. And then move this over so you can see. Do that. A crystal. And I don't know where my other rondelle went. There. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Okay. And then this pretty bead. All right, so now let's measure it and see where we're at, because we can always take beads off the end if we need to, okay? Yeah, because that's like 8. So if we leave the rondelles, that's a little short, and that makes it a little, I think that'll be okay if we just stop with the black beads. Let me see, push everything together here. Well, we might be all right to leave the gold on. Let's go ahead and leave it on, because I think with the large hole on the ends, I mean, it's going to be a good place to hide a knot, but I don't know. No, let's take it off. All right, so now that we've made our decision, finally, we're going to tie our knot. Now, on tying an elastic bracelet knot, there are a lot of schools of thought out there. A lot of people like to do it with double strands and together and tie the knot and do all that. I'm not one of those. I'm a right over left, left over right. So I like to do just simply right over left, left over right. Give it a good snug pull, and then I'm going to do right over left again. Okay. Got to kind of keep track of your strands of elasticity as you're using it, because you don't want to tie the wrong sides, because it won't stay as nicely. All right, so I'm just going to trim that elasticity. I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch, see if I can scooch that inside, because I am going to want to glue this afterward. But look at that. Isn't that just a gorgeous, simple bracelet you can make up quick, but looks high-end because of the beads in it, you know? So really enjoying that one. All right, how are we doing on time? Well, let's make one more pair of earrings. How about that? So we've made our beautiful bracelet and our beautiful hibiscus earrings so far. Let's put these in here. And I love this skull chain. I'm going to keep going back to that. Let's look at it. Let me come up with some ideas for it. I mean, I would just wear it as is, truthfully. Just put a clasp on it and just wear it around my neck like that. But I'm weird. But, you know, that's all right. Yeah, I really think. Let's try to make an earring where the chain hangs down from the earring. I'm going to go for that. Let's try it. So I have these beautiful crystals. Let's see what I want to use. I love these orange rhinestone encrusted beads. Aren't those pretty? Maybe we'll incorporate those. And let's see. How do I want to do it? Because the way that it is, you're going to have to, yeah, I guess you can hook through the end of the crossbone there and hang it down. You guys holler out any ideas. You know, I'm always here for those. Let's look at these. We have some black, we have crystal, we have turquoise. The yellow and orange would be cute for summer, but you know, if you're not into crossbones, maybe not, but ooh, maybe these will go good with the orange. Oh yeah, there's just like a little bit of orange on the tip of these beads. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And hang some. I guess those don't really scream skull. These seem kind of summery, don't they? These together. So that's a thought. We may do those later. But I think we're going to concentrate on the skulls. Let's just do black. Because, you know, black and skulls always goes. So let's do black. So we have these. And then I also have lava stones. I don't know if I'll use those or not, but we'll see. And then I'm going to put these in with that because I am going to use those eventually. I just don't know yet what I'm going to use them in. I love those printed beads. They're printed with and then coated with a design and then coated. Aren't they cool? Oh, thank you, Helena. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. So we'll save this maybe for another day, but for now I'm going to play with our skull earrings. And I'm thinking I like this rainbow wire. And maybe I'll incorporate some of these crystals. What do you think? I think that would be really cute, wouldn't it? Let's put those in there. Open our crystals. Put those out. Put these off to the side because we don't want to forget about that. Definitely don't want to forget about using that. Okay, so I think we're good. We're going to do the black with the pop of the beautiful crystals. And maybe we'll use this colored wire. What do you guys think? That'll give us a pop too. All right, so we'll take some of this beautiful colored wire. It's a variegated, so we'll just snip off a piece. It seems like it's covered and almost like a paper covering. That's really cool. All right, so I'm gonna snip this edge off. And I want to make a loop on the end. Just like so. And it's a larger loop because I want to be able to get my skull chain through there. And I think it'll work just fine just like that. And you could actually probably put a few of those on there. I'm just kind of looking at it and deciding. Let's do 1, 2, 4, 5. Or do we want to do 3? Let's do 3 because I'm afraid it'll be too long if we do the 5. So let's do 3 and snip that apart from its buddy. There's like little, this is a very solid made chain. So there's little loops in between, and it's not jump rings. It's hooked, literally hooked to each other. So you'll have to snip that if you want to do this. I can get my snippers in up underneath there. Okay, snip that off. All right, and let's just cut some wire so it's a little easier to work with. Whoops. And then let's see, get that piece out of there. So quiet. I always enjoy when I have other folks on with me. It's so fun. It's just me. I run out of stuff to say, you know. So I'm just putting my skulls back on there. And then I'm going to try this and see how many, if I can put like maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do them like different lengths, you know, just to kind of give it some interest. Okay. 3 and 4. And let's do one more. Let's do one at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be long, but I want to have, when this moves around, you can see them fairly easily. Okay. So we have those on there. I'm liking it. Okay, so we have the little skulls hanging off as a tassel, as a dangle on the bottom. Let's see, let's put a black bead and reach in here for some spacers. Okay. Come on. Let's get a daisy spacer. Can't ever go wrong with that. Let's do a crystal. Actually, I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put a crystal on the bottom too, guys. I like the look of that, I think. And then the black. I need some metal in there. Crystal, then daisy, then black. Yeah, I think that'll be good. What do you think? And then let's put one of these spacers on. And another crystal. One of these, this other black bead. Oh, those are cute. I'm digging those, guys. I really am. And let's put one more crystal on top. Simple, very simple, but you don't need anything to be too crazy hard to look cute, you know? So let's just do a loop on this. And I'm not going to want to waste that pretty wire. I'm almost wishing I would have cut a longer piece so I could wrap it down my earring, you know, just like so. I don't think I have enough though. No, I don't. Because I like to be able to bring it down and wrap it around the bottom of the beads. But that would be a really cute idea to do with your colored wire. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome in, my friend. Nice to see you guys. So I'm just going to trim that since I don't have enough to roll it down. And then put that off to the side. And we could even patina paint these skulls. That would be fun too. And like the colors of the little crystals and the wire. Those are kind of fun, guys. What do you think? Yay or nay? They're not for everybody, I guess, with the skull chain, but I would really like to wrap down some wire, and I think I might cut a piece and just do that because I think that black needs a little pop. So I'm just going to go back up to the top here and lay my wire. This is a way you can kind of incorporate some wire if you need to. And just lay that across there. And I'm just tightly wrapping it around the top a couple times. That way then I can bring it down and wrap it around my beads like I want to. Okay. Just like so. And I'm just doing the beads and then in between the beads. Just like that. Okay. Gives it a little pop of color, a little zhuzh. I'm going to get that back down there though. I wanted this pink to be a little more visible. There we go. And then the blue. Oh, definitely an improvement. Definitely. All right. Let's put this guy where it's supposed to be. A little finagling, but you can get it. All right. That looks pretty with that wire on it, doesn't it? Do you guys like that? And you can always go back up too. If you want to crisscross, put some yellow in between. And that's pink on pink, but that's fine by me. And it just adds some dimension and color to it there for you. Okay. And I'm just going to wrap this up the top. Just like so. And that pulls in the gold from the chain. This piece here does, I think. I'm digging that. Those are some fun ones. You can wear those to a little rock concert or whoever you like to go see. Those would be fun. So yeah. That is cute. There we go. I'm always talking to myself in here. I know you guys are out there, but it feels crazy. So yeah, I think that one works out real well. We got a couple more minutes, so let's make another one. So we cut 3, 4, and 5, right? 3. What are you all up to today? I haven't heard too much from you today. Nobody's filling me in on their bead work they're doing or what they're having for lunch. You guys are quiet. You must be busy. There's 4. Okay, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Okay, we're good. So we'll get some more of our wire there. And make a little loop on the end. Big loop, actually. Up here. I need that and that. And we'll pull out what we need here so we're not looking for it while we're making. That might be easier, right? That's what responsible beaders do, right? So anyway, we're going to make another big loop. It doesn't have to be huge, but I'm just going to make this one the same as I made the other side because that way then And I need to pop that loop back. I forgot to do that. There we go. That way then they match, of course. So, and we're just going to pop our chain on. Just in order of 3, 4, and 5. Just like we did before. That on there. Doing good. Just been busy catching up projects. I'm working on beautiful outside today. It is projects I've been working on. It's beautiful outside today. It is beautiful here too. I don't know where you are, Sabrina, but I'm in Northeast PA. I grew up in Western PA, but sorry if I'm off the screen there, guys. I did lower this, so I'm sure I'm getting off the screen more than I usually do. But yeah, it's nice weather here too. So I'm going to leave myself a bigger piece this time because I know I want to be able to wire wrap my earrings. So let's do our crystal. Our little daisy spacer. Our faceted black bead. A spacer. This table cut is really pretty, isn't it? It's such a pretty reflection off of it. So many facets, and the table cut just looks so pretty. Okay, so we put one more crystal on top. These are some easy, quick ones you can make, guys. If you need a gift or something like that, you can just throw these together in no time. If you have someone that's kind of edgier and likes skulls, they would love these for gift. I know I have a friend, Brandy, that would love these earrings. They might be a bit long for her, so I'd probably have to just take like one of the beads out and do that, but she would love the skull chain for sure. So we'll do the wrap loop. And then wrap our wire down. Okay, and then back up. And you can see it did a little different there with the colors, but that's okay. It's all in the same family there, so we're all in the same family. It's okay if we don't match perfectly, but it's all in the same color family. I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so see, this one has like pink and gold and blue and gold on the bottom. And this one has more pink and pink and blue and gold on the bottom. And the gold's going the same way on there, but it's just the only difference is, I guess, this gold one. But it still goes because it all coordinates, you know. So there we go. There is another pair of fun earrings. These I'm going to dig. Because somebody will be looking at you and they'll just think that that's a gold tassel, chain tassel, and then they'll look closer and see the skulls. That's the kind of jewelry I like. So, what did we make today? We made these earrings. We made a fun and easy stretchy bracelet with some gorgeous beads. And then we made our hibiscus earrings with our pink, gorgeous pink crystals. So I'm really happy with that. I think we did pretty good for an hour. Whipping out 3 pieces. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I'm going to turn the camera around here and we're going to get signed off. We had a long one today. Let's do, there we go. Whoops, there we are. Okay. And get my light up so it's not in your way. And here we are. So that was it, guys. We had some fun making some far out pieces. This one is really pretty. I find this very elegant. I would definitely be wearing this. Really like that stretch bracelet. Oh, of course, Karen. You're always welcome. And thank you guys so much for being here with me. You know, it just means the world to me that you hang out with me, see what's going on with me, and learn some designs. It just means everything to me. And I just want you to know, without you, there'd be no me. So I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. So next week we'll be back Thursday at 3 p.m. on Facebook, and then the videos will live then on YouTube afterwards, so you can watch the replays over there. If you forget something, you want to check, a technique that I did, you can always you can visit there. It's Trisha's Pink Poodle Jewelry Studio. All of my social media is linked in the description, all my affiliate links, anything like that, my Etsy store. So if you're curious, it's there for you. So I thank you guys as always for joining me. It was super fun, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.